Hey YouTube, what's going on? Fist of Legend here. I'm gonna take a look at another one of my custom knives. I'm actually not gonna say who the collaborators are on this really amazing knife, but for all of you out there who are serious knife aficionados, I probably don't need to say anything because there's two glaringly obvious logos right in front of your face. But so how about you tell me who the makers of this knife are? That sounds like a deal. But yeah, this is a beautiful knife. I went to a custom knife shop near to me, and I was set out to see if I could find a Rick Hinderer XM18 3.5-inch flipper. I didn't call in advance. I figured I'd just go take a look. And as soon as I walked in, this knife caught my eye, and I couldn't stop looking at it. When the light hits it right, this thing just gleams. So they didn't have the Hinderer XM18, and I ended up leaving the store with this. What really caught my eye is, first of all the different textures this knife has going on. So if you look at it, it's really aesthetically pleasing for me. There's a lot of different textures going on. You've got a bead blast, and you've got what they're calling a tumbled finish, and then you've got a satin finish, and between the steel and titanium and then the G10, there's just a lot of different textures going on that really work well together. So the blade is 154 cm steel. It's a 4-inch blade. Sort of like a modified spear point, I would say. Again, it's a double V grind, so from the bevel down you see it's got this, what they're calling a nice tumbled finish, and then a regrind swedge. It's not sharp, again with the tumbled finish, and then the rest of the blade is a nice satin finish. And then you'll notice the nice polished stainless steel thumb studs with nice detail. It is a frame lock, a 5-inch handle, machined out of titanium. Again, what they're calling a tumbled finish on the titanium. Now there is no lock bar stabilizer, but what they do have for added strength, if you look close, very subtle, real subtle in here, you'll see there's a stainless steel insert. In the titanium frame for added strength. And then a bead blasted stainless steel bug wing clip. So you notice the bead blast against the tumble, against the polished, all the different finishes. I really like that a lot. Then you've got this sort of medium texture G10 scale inlaid in the titanium, again with the two big hints about who the knife makers are. And then a G10 spacer in the back. Alright, so with an overall length of 9 inches, this is a big folder. But in the hand, due to its really narrow profile, really slim profile, and the fact that it's made out of lightweight titanium, it feels like a smaller mid-sized folder in the hand. It's really comfortable in the hand. Weight more towards the to the front, more to the blade. The blade is a little bit heavier than the frame, which I like. I actually like the weight being a little further forward. Alright. So we'll look at the action. Alright. We'll see how the blade seats. Seated nice and evenly. And then we'll open it up. Now, the thumb studs are a little difficult with this because they're very close to the frame in here, and so if you do use it, there's that little sticking point where the blade kind of locks into place so that it doesn't just open in your pocket. Right, so much better obviously to use the flipper feature. But let's look at the lockup slowly so you can see how thorough it is. Get the camera to focus, there we go. Nice and slow. Nice, strong, solid lockup, especially off that slow movement. And you'll see just off that slow deployment, again a good 50% of the blade, the rear of the blade, is locked up. So very thorough. Really nice attention to detail. See the brushed stainless pivot bolt. So again, for me, this knife is really about aesthetics and really about all the different textures that these makers used, which make it a really nice looking blade. Alright, YouTube, so that's it. Those of you who know what this knife is, give me a shout out. Let me know. You tell me what this blade is. Alright, that's it, YouTube. Fist of Legend here. You guys be safe.